Troubleshooting an LG refrigerator leaking due to condensation.
Computer animation of the bottom of a stainless steel refrigerator leaking drips of water onto the floor. A view inside shows an empty refrigerator with walls covered in water droplets.
If your LG refrigerator is leaking water at the bottom, and you are seeing condensation on the inside walls of the unit, there are two main reasons this could be happening.
A full refrigerator with red wavy lines emanating upward from a container.
One is from routinely putting hot foods into the refrigerator. The other is warm air and moisture invading the cooling compartments, often through a worn refrigerator door gasket.
A view of the top corner of the inside of the door showing the rubber frame with the cracks in it.
Let's go over both, starting with the hot foods. It is a general rule to not place hot foods in the refrigerator or freezer without first allowing the food to cool down to room temperature. This is because the heat released from the food mixes with the cold air in the refrigerator and causes condensation to form inside the unit.
Steam floats around inside a full refrigerator. Water droplets shown on the inside walls of an empty fridge. A woman buying produce outdoors from a man with a cart.
Similarly, large amounts of fresh produce purchased from outdoor markets in warm weather can also create condensation. The produce retains the outdoor heat, so it is best to allow it to cool to room temperature before placing it in the refrigerator. Also, some produce is routinely sprayed with water in grocery stores to keep it hydrated and fresh, but that water can quickly create condensation in the refrigerator. It is recommended to shake off the water as much as possible and let the produce dry a bit before placing it in the fridge.
Someone dries off a zucchini with a dish rag and places it in a basket. A family unloading groceries and putting them away in the fridge.
And here is a tip for the entire family. When removing food from the refrigerator or freezer, try not to leave the doors open too long, as this will pull in warm air and create wide temperature shifts inside the unit, causing condensation to build up.
An animation shows red wavy lines flowing from the kitchen up into the open fridge.
Now let's go over door gaskets.
A close-up of a rubbery door gasket framing around the inside of the open fridge door.
In order for the door gaskets to have enough pressure to seal properly, and the inside water to flow to the drain, the refrigerator needs to be leveled correctly.
A level tool sits on top of the fridge.
It should be level from side to side with a slight tilt toward the back for optimal performance. For French door or side-by-side models, also make sure the doors are adjusted so they are level with each other.
A close-up of the top edge of French doors in between the two doors. One is slightly lower than the other. It moves up to become perfectly level with the other door.
For complete instructions, refer to your product owner's manual or watch our video on leveling a refrigerator, linked in the description.
A close-up of a wrench tightening a nut in a tight space.
If your refrigerator is correctly leveled, check the door gasket and make sure it is sealing properly.
Someone gently pulls apart the layers of a door gasket at the corner.
The best way to do this is with the dollar test. Close the refrigerator door on a dollar bill or a piece of paper to sandwich it between the door gasket and the refrigerator frame.
A dollar bill is sticking out the side of a refrigerator, stuck between the door and the outside edge of the fridge.
Then, pull the dollar out. If it slips out without any resistance, the gasket is not creating a good seal. The gasket may be worn out and should be replaced. Next, check if the door gasket is clean. If the gasket is sticky or dirty, it will allow warm air to get through, causing condensation to build up inside the unit or around the gasket.
A door gasket with water droplets all over it.
Clean the door gasket with warm soapy water, then wipe it clean with plain warm water.
Someone scrubs a door gasket with a cloth.
Do not use abrasive or chemical cleaners on the gasket, as this will damage it and not be covered under warranty.
Pages of text titled Limited Warranty.
For French door units, be sure to check the gasket for the ice maker on the left door, in between the left door and the refrigerator cabinet.
Arrows point to the bottom edge of the left door and to the bottom edge of the refrigerator cabinet above the freezer drawer.
Also check the freezer drawer gasket to make sure it is sealing correctly.
An empty freezer drawer is shown open. Water droplets appear all over the inside.
If the freezer drawer is not sealing correctly, it can cause condensation. Lastly, to help prevent refrigerator condensation and leaking, Make sure the energy saver mode is turned off.
The energy saving button on the ice machine is circled.
While this feature reduces power consumption, it also disables the anti-sweat heater, which can cause the unit to build up condensation, especially in humid environments.
A sunny photo of a condo surrounded by palm trees.
If following these troubleshooting steps does not resolve the condensation and leaking issue, the unit will require repair service.
A woman next to her fridge typing on her phone.
Please visit our Request a Repair page.
Text, lg.com/support. Icons for Twitter, Facebook, a chat bubble, an envelope, and a phone.
For further assistance, you can easily find our contact information on the lg.com website. Go to the support menu to ask us more questions.